Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome to another Dr. Hades video. Today we're gonna talk about how to play the composition called Sharpshooter Keeper, which after all is one of the best compositions that you can play in patch 10.21 in order to get top 4.
It's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Starting on with the early stage, I present you two teams that you can start with. The first one is related to Vanguard Sharpshooter, where you have Wukong, Garen, Nidalee, Vayne, or if you want you can switch Vayne and Nidalee if you get Teemo. Teemo is better than either one of these, but I would prefer to play Nidalee Teemo because you already have Garen and maybe you can put also Warlord at level 5. The other team, it can be two keepers, two sharpshooters, again any two sharpshooters, but of course if you have already chosen sharpshooter you can play only one sharpshooter, and if it's a Nidalee sharpshooter you can play Warlord. Okay, let's not complicate the things. So you can get Jarvan, Elise, Teemo, Nidalee, or Vayne, Teemo in this team. Again, I would prefer Nidalee Teemo because you already have two Warlords, and level 5 you can get 3 Warlords, which will secure your second stage in my opinion. Okay, also there is a third team, but I don't really recommend it, which is Brawler Sharpshooter. That is not that good because any of the Sharpshooter compositions do not get well with Brawlers, so focus on Keeper or Vanguard for the early stage. Going on to the early to medium stage, here you should be already level 5 or 6, but fortunately you already have a chosen sharpshooter, so you should play already 4 sharpshooters with 2 keepers or 2 vanguards. It's the same thing, no problem, but here you should already have jinx in my opinion in order for you to secure this stage of the game, stage 3, in which jinx will carry you pretty hard, especially if you already gave him some tier items. About the items we're gonna talk later in the video, so keep with me until we find the late game team, and then I'm gonna tell you about the itemization. Getting back here, so at least Jarvan, Vayne, Nidalee, and Jinx. Of course, if you want you can remove Vayne and get Teemo, Nidalee and get Teemo, but Jinx has to stay in. Preferably you get the sharpshooter Jinx, but any sharpshooter you get until now, it's pretty good at this stage. Also you can get a chosen keeper, it's still good, but unfortunately in stage 4 maybe you should sell it and try to find the sharpshooter chosen. If not, your team will fall late game. Moving on to the medium to late game, here you should already have the chosen sharpshooter. Of course I said it before, but here you must have it. If not, you're gonna lose a lot because you will not have sustain on your defensive team. Like your frontliners will not be enough in order to block your enemies to get to your sharpshooters. So here you should get like 4 sharpshooters, 3 keepers, and if you get like Riven you can put it in because you're gonna get even Dusk, but here I put it like the worst team that you can get, but Elise can get out and you should put Riven in order to get even Dusk. Nidalee can go switch with Teemo or Vayne, but Jinx again has to stay in, especially if you get the tier. Again, if you find even Jhin, he has to go in, but Jinx and Jhin are the most important, so Jinx has to stay in, but if you don't find Jhin, it's good any 2 other sharpshooters you get. Going on to the late game composition, this is how your team should look at level 8 and 9. At level 8 you should have 6 sharpshooters, 3 keepers, and at level 9 you should add the last keeper and have 6 sharpshooters, 4 keeper, 1 Emperor, 2 Dusk, 1 Ninja, and 3 Warlord. Getting Jarvan, Riven, Nidalee, Azir, Cannon, Vayne, Teemo, Jinx, and Jhin. Your carriers being Jinx and Jhin. This is why they are positioned in this part, and they are protected by the 4 keepers, which will shield all the team. And Riven and Jarvan, maybe you can switch Cannon with Jarvan here because Cannon will like stun most of the other champions, Of course, even this situation is pretty good because Riven will go away, Javan will go away because he will use ability, Riven will use ability, so the other champions will start focusing Cannon, so they will come closer to Cannon so he can ult. Okay, they will shield all your team, and in the meantime your sharpshooters will clear the enemy team because Jinx will stun all the entire team of the enemy team. After all, she will stun at least 4 champions when she ults, and she will ult a lot, especially because you gave her tier items, and Jhin will clear the board. Like once he gets his 4th shot, he will do tons of damage, probably with more than 3000 damage if he is full itemized. So you should keep in mind playing this composition because this can destroy Divine in some situations, of course, if Divine are not played perfectly, and if not, of course, if you roll better sharpshooters, you will kill any team, no problem. Talking about itemization and positioning, so of course I'm gonna move again Teemo Vayne here. Okay, the 2 minions from Azir should go here and here because they will protect this part of your team in order for your sharpshooters to keep attacking and destroy the entire team. And as I told you, the itemization that you should use, they should focus on Jinx and Jhin. Here I made a little mistake. I don't like Rage Blade here. It's a big mistake to play there like this. The blue tier is better. I don't know why I put it there, but it happens. Sorry guys. So the items on Jinx, especially early game, you should focus on that items because she needs blue and Spear of Shojin. Of course, even Quicksilver, because she shouldn't be stopped. She should still like stun everybody, while Jhin with his any blade items, but these are the best, Last Whisper, Giant Slayer and Guardian Angel, he should like clear the entire enemy team while they are stunned. Okay, Riven should get some tanky items in order for her to keep the enemies away from your sharpshooters, because she will just start going on the enemy, let's say part of the board, and she will start attacking them. They will focus on Riven, she will have like Warmong, so she will be really tanky, while Jinx will stun them and Jhin will kill them. So your team is practically perfect because even Cannon and Azir and even Javan will do crowd control, Teemo will do his blindness, so your team will do a lot of damage, it will have a lot of crowd control. This is why you should play Keeper, because Keeper gives the shield, and practically, sorry for that, Jinx and Jhin will give more crowd control, respectively more damage. The positioning should be this way, because if not, you're not gonna get the best way how you will play Keeper. You will not shield your team how you should. Of course, your team can go on either part of the board, in the middle, on the left or on the right, preferably on the left or right. The middle you will be a little bit exposed on some parts of the, let's say, lateral parts. Okay, you should be very careful on Shroud because your team is very united, and Shroud can like shroud a lot of your champions and they will make them ult more rarely. This is all you need to know in order to play perfect sharpshooter Keeper in order to get top 4 in patch 10.21. Play like this and I assure you, you're gonna get top 4, you're gonna have fun playing this composition. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'm sorry again that I don't have a webcam, but as you know, I had an accident, so I cannot show myself yet. When I'm ready, I will get the webcam back. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoy this type of guide. Till next time, play some more TFT. Bye bye.